Slipknot lovers rejoice, the one-day vacation from Slipknot-related content is over. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And in today's video, we are taking a look at a new Slipknot mask. Kinda. This is more along the lines of an Oddball piece, but it is somewhat directly Slipknot related because it was worn by a member of Slipknot. It wasn't worn during a Slipknot related incident, but these things are just so cool that I want to start knocking them out. So as we pull this piece out and look at it, I will explain a little bit about what I mean. Now, before we jump on into this package, I have to give a massive thank you to the sponsor of this video, which is actually just a patron of ours here on the channel, Mr. Blaine Steins. He was nice enough to gift the House of Masks this piece. So Merry Christmas to me, Merry Christmas to you guys, the viewers, and a big fat thank you to Blaine Steins. Thank you very much. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop on into the package that we've got here. Now this came from overseas and took a little bit of time to get here. Not too bad, but we finally got it now and I am excited. As I mentioned, this is an Oddball piece. It was worn by a Slipknot member, probably our new favorite member here on the channel. And I have no idea what that is, but the main piece is right here. And I never really thought that I'd be diving too deep into this, but ever since the Sid visit, I've decided I really want to get into this type of stuff. This almost feels like a side quest on a video game or something. We've got the main story behind us, but then we've got these little side quests, which just keep everything kind of new and fresh and entertaining, and it's just something slightly different to do, which is really important to not burn yourself out on something as big as the Slipknot machine. Obviously, I love Slipknot as much as anybody, but at the same time, when you're doing these videos all day, every day, it can get a bit repetitive. So this is a nice way to keep it tied to Slipknot while also doing something slightly different and refreshing. So let's go ahead and take this thing out and I will tell you exactly what we have. All right, we've got it out of the bubble wrap now, and it seems to be in some shrink wrap here, so we'll take that off also. I'm gonna try to be careful because I don't know what kind of pieces may be sticking out on this and I don't want to break it. All right, looky there. So what we've got here is actually an Oddball Sid piece. Who would have thought? And again, not something that I ever really thought I was going to be diving into, but right before the Thanksgiving show, I noticed Sid was wearing one of these. Now, Sid used this in an advertisement for some of his Sid the Third Shop stuff over on Instagram. It is just like a moving picture. It's not a video. It's like an animated picture or a GIF of some sort of him, and he's got this mask on. And when I saw that, I couldn't help but notice how much it resembles one of his current The End So Far looks that he's using with Slipknot. Specifically, the visor look. The visor that he sent to me in the mail and the visor that he got to replace the piece that he sent to me in the mail, which is what he seems to be using the most at the live shows. So then I got to thinking, if I already have other Oddball pieces that he's only used in Instagram posts, why not just continue that, especially if they look as cool as the ones that he's using in Slipknot right now. This still fits the whole robot theme, and this isn't the only little robotic sort of cyberpunk mask that he's been using lately outside of Slipknot. Now, with the help of some other collectors, we were able to identify the mask that he was using in that Instagram post, and thanks to Blaine, we have it here now, and I'm able to make a video talking to you guys about the piece. As I mentioned, this isn't the only cyberpunk kind of face shield robot thing that he's been using outside of Slipknot, so I do plan on adding the others, especially the one that he used here at Thanksgiving, where I filmed him handing out stickers before the show to a bunch of fans that didn't even realize that that was Sid Wilson handing them stickers. I think that that's pretty cool, and the fact that I took selfies with Sid while he was wearing that mask in a car on the way to the venue of the show that we threw together is a pretty rad thing. So obviously I've got to add that one to my collection as well, but this is the one that is going to kick it off. So hell yeah, this really isn't my style of masks per se, but I definitely appreciate exactly what Sid has been doing with the whole robotic theme ever since All Hope Is Gone, really, but he's really tapped into it, specifically from We Are Not Your Kind through the Insofar era. I absolutely love that. I made a theory video about exactly what I thought Sid was doing with this whole robot thing a while back, and Sid actually saw that and liked it a lot, and then he later confirmed that pretty much everything that I said was correct in a Knotfest interview, so my theory was pretty much 100% dead on, which is pretty freaking rad. All of this sort of thing combined really just makes me appreciate this stuff, and why wouldn't I add it to my collection? These masks really aren't too expensive, especially for how intricate they are, so it's just kind of a no-brainer for me. It'll be a nice little side collection to have with my Slipknot oddballs and whatnot, and something new and interesting for you guys to see here on the channel that maybe you didn't even know about. So yeah, with that being said, I think we are going to go ahead and wrap this video up. One last huge thank you to Blaine Steins for sending this thing over. I absolutely appreciate it, and I'm sure that my audience does as well. So everybody go down to the comments right now and just say thanks, Blaine. Let him know that he is appreciated, not just by me, but by everybody that gets to watch this video for free right now. So with that being said, there is only one thing left to do, and that is to show this thing off in great detail with some nice up-close shots at the end of the video like we always do. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it. And until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to oddballs, and we'll see you guys in the next one.